me and brother will be reacting to Chills, and he's really scary. He does scary videos. Oh God. Do we really have to watch it?
Yep.
Oh. You should go check out his channel. Okay. I gotta put. Oh shoot, that's.
Is everybody buckled in?
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, your colors are mixed up.
I think I look good. Magically delicious Lucky Charms cereal, now with mixed up marshmallows, part of a good breakfast.
This is a satanic tutorial guide instructing you to kill yourself. Exactly how much of this Tristan experienced himself.
We're watching this video. Do it again.
Chills. Warning, the following videos have been reported to cause serious cases of bad luck that could last up to a lifetime. Watch at your own risk. Number 10, Cursed Video. With such a generic title, this foreign YouTube video often gets buried in the search results. It's from a user named Chris Sadler. The opening screen has some sort of warning that's in a different language. The English translation underneath only says, "Don't open your eyes." Whoever created this video appears to be trying to make a last-minute warning to the audience not to watch this cursed footage, presumably out of concern for their safety.
No.
A skinny figure is walking in place while creepy noises play. Fades to black. Now we are looking through the eyes of some sort of stalker as he wanders around a house. We hear insane noises that are probably subliminal messages.
Give me the chills.
You can do it.
Oh God, this is so scary, guys. Oh God. Okay, I'm just kicking my feet. Okay, this is the first story. I can handle it.
Loaded with instructions of things that we would never want to intentionally do. It's almost as if we are in the mind of a mentally ill person ourselves. As we grab a doorway with one scaly hand, we can see that we are not in the body of a burglar, but of a monster instead. It soon becomes clear that we are wandering inside the house of a sleeping family while carrying a knife. An old-timey song starts to play. It's hard to make out what they are singing about, something about the boogeyman. We are presumably the boogeyman tonight, as the family is viciously slaughtered. The camera keeps returning on a piece of meat while strange noises and voices play together. A blood hand flops over a bathtub. It looks like we could be draining somebody of their blood before we feast on their corpse. It's almost as if the video is encouraging you to kill and partake in cannibalism on a deeper subconscious level. Who knows how many actual murders have been inspired by watching this? Number 9, Cursed Deep Web Video. Ashton Jackal is searching the deep web for cursed videos one night when he comes across a site that few people have ever seen before. He quickly downloads 3 videos and watches one of them before calling it a night. The file is just a quick clip that he doesn't think much of at the time. It's an animated short made somewhere in Japan. In it, the dark outline of a man is screaming while surrounded in red flames. His teeth, nose, and eyes are also red as the scream gets louder and his jaw opens wider. There is Japanese text before and after the clip, though Ashton Jackal can't understand what it says. It's a weird clip for sure, he thinks to himself, but he doesn't think much more of it and goes about daily life as normal. Several days later, he is on his phone in the bathroom when suddenly he hears a huge scream to his right. It takes him a second to realize that it's the same scream from the curse video that he watched some nights before. He thinks that maybe his wife is in the other room watching the video or something. The explanation doesn't make much sense, but it's the best one he can come up with at the time. Suddenly, his bathroom window starts to violently rattle and shake. He screams in surprise. He still doesn't truly believe that the curse video could be to blame. There's no such thing, he thinks to himself, so it must have been a gust of wind. He is surprised to find that his wife is asleep, so it couldn't have been her watching the video. Either he was going completely insane, or else he really had heard a scream just outside of his window. He wasn't sure which option sounded worse. Now determined to get to the bottom of this, Ashton Jackal goes back online to try and research more about the video, but he's surprised to find that the deep website is now gone. His browser history shows no sign of ever visiting there before. The video, however, is still on his hard drive, so he uploads it onto YouTube. As far as he knows, this is the only copy of the cursed video left in existence. For better or worse, he posted the video in hopes that other people could verify that the curse is real. Someone told him that the Japanese writing in the beginning has poor grammar, but that translates into something about bringing harm to anyone who watches the video. He also says that you can make out someone saying something else in Japanese in the background, but he can't tell exactly what is being said. Number 8. This video may induce
I watched 2 stories.
Just watch more, bro. Stop being a pussy. You already watched like 2.
Yeah, you told me to watch 2.
And
I did.
you watch the same ones, though. That's not fair. You gotta watch 2 new ones.
I ain't watching, Robert.
Then watch it then.
No, I'm not.
Go skip to go to 13.
Okay, guys, so do it.
KW. A YouTuber named IEE Wire first posted this video to prove once and for all that it really does exist. He said that he had a friend once tell him about a mysterious video that could be found on the internet if you search for WPKEPKW. What was weird about this video is that it would only sometimes appear in the search results. Most of the time it simply wouldn't. It was as if the video was purposely being hidden by YouTube, or maybe it even had a mind of its own. After searching for 2 weeks, he still couldn't find the actual video. All he could find were strange stories that others had posted after they'd seen the video for themselves. Some people thought that it was a person talking just before death, while others thought that they were watching a government worker making a confession about an experiment gone bad. Still, he hadn't seen it with his own eyes, so he did not fully believe it could be true, even though he was starting to doubt that the video even existed at all. It was an honest friend who had told him about it, and he wanted it to be true. He decided to search for the video a couple more times, and to his surprise, the cursed thumbnail magically popped up in front of him. He clicked on the link, not sure what to think now. A blurred face against a white backdrop filled his screen. The unfocused image appeared to be speaking urgently as a harsh noise blasted through his speakers. The voice itself sounded encrypted by some advanced form of technology. IEE Wire quickly saved the video and uploaded it onto YouTube so that others could see that the myth was real. He was glad that he did this because, sure enough, he couldn't find the original video when he searched for it again a short while later. He was hoping that maybe others could shed some light on this strange mystery, but his contribution only seems to have made things worse. The blurred face started to haunt him beginning that very same night. He was alone on his computer when the image appeared on his screen over and over again. He thought someone was playing a joke until he put 2 and 2 together and realized that he probably was cursed. He grabbed his iPhone to record the paranormal activity for evidence. He was on his home page when the blurred face appeared on his computer no less than 4 times. On the 4th and final time, the face...
Oh my god.
All right, is everybody buckled in?
I have a bad feeling about this. Are you sure?
No! A perfect run.
Guys, all your colors are mixed up. Everybody back in.
I think I look good. Magically delicious Lucky Charms cereal, now with mixed up marshmallows, part of a good breakfast.
Face makes a hissing noise that simultaneously sounds like it's coming from both the speakers and from the same room that he's in. He yells and backs away. IEE Wire deleted everything on his computer in an attempt to hopefully delete the curse as well. There's no word as to whether or not the plan worked. Meanwhile, the WPKEPKW video is now readily available thanks to multiple backup copies that are available online. These clone videos appear to carry the curse as well, and have been causing problems for the majority of people who have watched them. Even if you only watch 1 second of the video, it's still apparently enough to be hopelessly cursed. Even though many people who have watched this video and analyzed it using the best software available, no one has any idea what the figure in the video is trying to say. Maybe it is a curse, maybe it's a warning. Either way, bad things seem to follow. Bonus, real cursed video. This video advertises itself as cursed. It's really just a chilling mind trick, but it is certainly worth a mention. This video combines aerial frequencies with moving images and hidden messages to induce the viewer into an altered state of mind. People who have watched this video often mistake it for being cursed because this video plays frequencies that are designed to interfere with our natural brain waves and overstimulate our senses. As such, people often report that they have felt numbness or even a static electricity sensation under their skin while watching, or perhaps the video really is cursed. There's just no way to tell for certain. Before we get to number 1, if you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT. I also have a Twitter at YTChills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Number 1, Japanese commercial. Cursed videos can come in the least likely of places. Take this Japanese Kleenex commercial for example. It's been on YouTube for years and has since grown famous for its unique and bizarre curse. But before we get into that, let's talk about the commercial itself. Even without the curse, it's definitely a creepy piece of footage. A woman dressed in all white is sitting across from a red imp with woolly gray hair and a single horn. She appears to be comforting the creature, who has its arms crossed and looks upset about something. At one point she leans over and it looks like they might kiss. The background is all red and they appear to be sitting on straw, almost like the floor of a manger. The song that Kleenex chose is quite weird too. There's no instruments, just a woman who is singing about how nice the night is and how great tomorrow is gonna be. Exactly what is supposed to happen tomorrow is never made clear, but when combined with the devil, it definitely has some evil implications. As the commercial spreads throughout the internet, there was a rumor that the video itself becomes cursed if you tried to watch it at midnight. A YouTuber named Shrouded Hand decided to watch the video at midnight to see what would happen. They were expecting to do away with the rumor once and for all, but instead they ended up confirming it instead. Shrouded Hand records their
That's
phone
just
at
fake.
11:59 p.m. to verify the time. They open the video and press play. The Kleenex commercial plays through the entire time normally. Now it's midnight. Shrouded Hand presses play again. This time, the video starts to play like normal, but as the woman goes to release a wad of tissue in the air, the singing suddenly becomes low and evil. It sounds like Satan himself is singing about how fine the night is, and how fine tomorrow will be too. To some, it sounds like the heralding of the apocalypse. At the same time, the screen becomes pixelated, black and glitchy. The woman reaches for the imp twice as fast as before and appears to kiss him over and over. It's like she is worshipping him. Her face gets distorted and her eyes go black. Suddenly, 2 eyes appear on the screen and open as soon as the video ends. Some religious folks are convinced that this is yet another example of Satan, using corporations and television as the best way to spread his message, based on the song lyrics. They think that this commercial is either sending a message that Satan will rise again, or else he is somehow influencing others to do his bidding.
Okay, that's the end.